After inflation and bubble bursts in Japan, real estate market prices deflated and stay low for many decades, and economy gone into a coma. Guess we have the same case globally. Yeah, you definitely argue for that. I know Snyder would argue for that. Dr. Lacey Hunt would most likely argue that that's what's going on. That's the future. If the system stays as is, the system here in the United States, I think that's the natural path. I would definitely be in the deflation camp for sure. Just the reason I lean more towards the stagflation is because I think they'll change the system, and that's really the only difference between people like Groman and Lynn and Brent Johnson and Steve the Bond King, if you want to use those four as an example. They really don't. They agree on everything. They just think that one group thinks the system will stay as is, or one group is just in the deflation camp until they see things change. And then the other group is just, they're like, listen, the Fed changed everything back in March. The Federal Reserve Act is no longer applicable to anything because they just basically threw it right out the window, and they showed us their true colors. And that is that they don't care about the law. We are no longer a country of law. We're a country of men, the opposite. And so that, and I would be in that camp. I think you look at just them ignoring the Federal Reserve Act, and no one batted an eye. No one called them out on it except for me and a few like, Schiff and guys and gals in our space and FinTwit. But you hear CNBC call them out? Did you see anyone on CNBC or Bloomberg say, hey, wait a minute, what the Fed is doing is totally illegal? No, I heard Gunlock call them out, but not on CNBC. So if no one's calling them out on it and they're just getting away with it, why won't they continue to do it? They'll just ignore it. So that's why I think there's been that paradigm shift that maybe some people are waiting for. That's why I would be of the opinion that the paradigm shift has already happened.